after that happened, the stock went from 20 cents a share to $325. And so the guy made 17 million, and then he reinvested and bought 50,000 shares at like $14. And then within a day, he turned that like $750,000 investment into an additional 16 million and made like 47.8 million in 2 weeks from a $100 investment.
So anybody who's just tuning in, if you happen to have made money on this GameStop craziness, send some our way.
I didn't follow that at all.
It's kind of just happened. Well, it happened like a week ago, but there's still people who are in.
No, I mean, I didn't follow anything that you just said.
It's like gambling in a stock option.
Is anybody else with me, or am I the only one that didn't understand that? Math is hard, but
I don't know if you guys know about me. I'm actually a financial advisor, and you should take all of the advice and information I provide you with. Look at Kelly; she's just rolling in money from the crypto.
Yeah, no, I told you I moved all my Bitcoin over to Build a Bear stock last night, and I made a bunch of money.
I wish that was true.
I do too, honestly.
Did Build-A-Bear actually like see that he'd lived or something? Oh, I thought you just randomly threw out Build-A-Bear.
No, Build-A-Bear, GameStop, and Blockbuster are killing it.
Blockbuster?
Blockbuster.
I didn't know you just.
Yeah. Good for Blockbuster.
I have Brian Jenkins made $4 on returning to Mario Kart. Damn, they only gave you $4. I bought Mario Kart for the N64 and off of like Amazon or whatever, and it was like I think like $35. Because it's a collector. Yeah.
Fucking GameStop.
And welcome back to your third episode of Spill the Beans. You got Jimmy here, your social media guru, also ruggedly handsome mustache guy. I'm here joined by Jeff, Kyle. I also have good hair going on today. I went on Instagram Live earlier today. Tons of people were talking about it. Kelly's here, Will's here, and Thomas. Thomas, we haven't met him on the show yet, but you guys definitely know who he is. He's a homie. I love Thomas. Shout out to him.
Who's Thomas?
We were just talking about a little GameStop stuff, and Kyle's right. Like, I didn't understand a word that was going on, which is kind of troubling because, like, I wouldn't mind retiring next year and, like, getting a ton of money, but, like, this brain's not going to do it. So then there's a whole lot of trust that has to go in. And, like, do I really want to trust the guy who, like, coined himself as a shameless shitter? I don't know if that's – I don't know. But listen.
He Bitcoined himself?
Oh my God, you're glowing, girl.
I'm a father. These are father jokes.
It's nuts. All right, guys. So actually, our segment, we're just going to kick it. Meg out today. I miss you, Meg, already. So we're going to start with science with Jeff. So, Jeff, science.
Okay. So this week, actually, I'm going to report on something that happened just a couple weeks ago that I thought was pretty cool. And anybody who used to follow our science segment knows that, I used to talk a lot about space, but I also loved to talk about archaeology.
Do you even like Star Wars, though?
I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that a war in space? I have no idea. So let's see here. Let's see if I can do this and this and that. Look at that. So just a few weeks ago, it was announced that archaeologists in Egypt have unearthed more than 50 sarcophagi in an ancient funeral temple in the Saqqara necropolis. Now, this is just south of Cairo. This is just south of all the pyramids that you know. And that is one of the sarcophagus right there, like still painted, still crazy. And what's crazy is they're dating these back to the New Kingdom period, which is around 1500 BC, which makes that 3,500 years ago. Like,
give or take. There, Jeff.
That looks like the beds me and my brother used to sleep in.
That's awesome.
Your bunk bed looked like a sarcophagi?
Kind of. And funny story, I fell out of a top bunk while I was sleeping onto a fan that was on a chair.
Hey, Jimmy, what do you know about bunk beds?
Yeah, so that's the cool thing about Death Wish Coffee. When I first started working there, I don't know how I got brought up, but at my old job, there were a few times where I had to sleep there because there was just no way I was driving home that night. And we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, I wish I had a bunk bed. And don't you know, 3 weeks later, there's a bunk bed behind my chair. So
I hate that.
I only fallen asleep once there. And it was
don't you know?
But yeah, I mean, that's the type of company that we work for. I love it.
Well, Kyle, to answer your question, I wanted to show you, this is what they found in all of the coffins. That is an actual mummy that they found. They found 50 mummies, and what's crazy about this is that they found that this is the funeral temple and burial place of Queen Niet, who is the wife of King Teddy. And we know who King Teddy is. We've never heard of this queen. So archaeologists are literally rewriting the history books because of what they found here in Egypt right now. And I got to ask.
Picture.
Wait a second. So they found a random wife of his? They didn't know about this wife?
And how do they know what her name is? Like, it's not like she has a driver's license.
Because the Egyptians were so thorough. When anybody was buried, they would always write their names on their sarcophagi. So her name was written there, and also on the full room that they found everybody in, they found her name there. So I got to ask all of you guys, and all you guys in the comments watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch as well, do you believe in the mummy's curse? Do you think finding these 50 sarcophagi and opening them up and finding all these mummies, like, are we just going to get some bad juju from all that? Like, I'm kind of scared. I don't know.
Brian Jenkins says, did they get that from Bed Bath & Beyond?
Yeah, first of all, it looks like a leg. It looks like someone's leg from the hip to the foot wrapped up in gauze.
Can you show the picture again, Jeff?
Like, look at it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a person. It looks like a
well, I mean, that's like bed size, right? That's maybe like twin size bed. So that's like a small person. You gotta think there's probably some shriveling going on.
Also, weren't people smaller back then?
They were.
I'm actually a little upset because they were able to mummify people better than I can wrap a square Christmas present.
Yeah, but you want to know, like, when you wrap Christmas presents, I always kind of make sure mine's a little bit off because, like, clearly I did it, but I feel like people are like, oh, he really tried. And then you kind of get like that little extra, like, oh yeah, I nailed it.
You're saying you messed up on purpose for the cloud?
I'm saying that I don't put that much effort into it. What happens, and I always get the afterwards, so it's not that bad. Or go with the bag with like your little like paper that flows out the top.
Tissue paper.
I do think that the curse is legit because didn't like all the archaeologists who unearthed King Tut die painful, horrible deaths, as did everybody in their family?
One died a pretty horrible death, asphyxiation, but 4 of them died within 3 years of opening the tomb, including the main dude. Yeah. And what's crazy about King Tut's tomb is, and there's photos of this too, the doorway to his tomb was completely sealed and still wrapped in, so nobody had ever disturbed it. And there was the mummy's curse above the doorway that was basically like, anybody who opens this is gonna die. And the archaeologists were like, nah.
Do you think the people that are opening the tombs are like, yeah, I'm pretty done with this place. Let's just do this, and then I'll know that I've got my exit strategy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it weird that if I was to go to the cemetery tomorrow and dig up a grave from 1857, I'd get thrown in jail, but these motherfuckers can just go into relics and dig bodies up and be like, yo, look what we found. Check this out.
The difference being,
queen that didn't exist.
The difference being, Thomas, is that you're going to a cemetery with a grave marker, so people obviously know that there's somebody there. They literally found these bodies in a part of Egypt that they didn't think any burials were. So
nobody knew that there was something in those pyramids when they were digging under those. Those are the biggest grave markers in the history of the
That's the biggest tombstone ever.
Yo, I want to shout out Maya from Facebook because I've been wanting this too. She says, I would love a mug featuring Anubis. That'd be a rad Death Wish coffee mug. The god of death, the Egyptian god of death on a Death Wish coffee mug.
I'm definitely not Googling Anubis.
Anubis is the god of death. He looks like a dog.
It's a 3-headed dog?
No, that's Cerebus.
That's the Harry Potter dog.
Or Fluffy.
I was going to say, that's
from Harry Potter. Yeah,
No?
Fluffy from Harry Potter, or yeah.
What is it? What is Anubis?
He just has the head of a dog and the body of a, like, Egyptian gods used to have.
Oh, I do know that one.
Yeah.
It's a newer version of me, right? Like who came up with the stupid bus reference? Oh, you started calling me a bus because I need a. Never mind. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right.
yourself on this. What did he even just say, though?
I was quoting the Gary. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So if you guys are just tuning in, we're going to start enacting a new feature that anybody watching at home can mute Will as well. And that'll be really fun when we implement that.
You got to say mute Will 3 times. It's just like Beetlejuice.
I love that. And he's one of the guys, like, during the day we'll have, like, meetings or whatever, and you'll be, like, wholeheartedly in the midst of a conversation thinking you're nailing it, and then everybody's like, we can't hear you. And it's because Will muted you halfway through. Just So,
Yes. This is easily one of my top 12 favorite things to do.
okay, that was science. We're going to move on. We're going to go to nope, we're not going to go to that one. I lied. I got to scroll. Beans with Jimmy. That's me. Hi, guys. And this is why we brought in Thomas this week. We have a medium roast is coming out, and he's kind of our medium roast guru. And we just kind of want to talk about it. So, Thomas, I have some questions for you, man. What is medium roast?
I think hold on, time out. Before you start, is the headband giving Jimmy like some bra vibes? Because he was, I gotta ask you some questions, man.
All right. Felt right. I was living my best self. But Thomas, what's medium roast, dude?
Yeah.
Medium roast is a new coffee that we're offering. What a crazy name, right? Medium roast. That's essentially just the shade that the beans are roasted to, which is different than our dark roast, which is called dark roast because it's to a dark shade. So really simply put, it's a medium roasted coffee, and it has a completely different flavor profile than our dark roast. And goddamn it, it is delicious. It's the only thing I've been drinking since we started working on this. It's been like 9 months, but
you birthed this baby, Thomas.
Yeah, you, me, Dave. Shout out to Dave Fiera, man. Our master roaster he's a G. Yeah, I want some too. He killed it with this. He was in there roasting so many different variations of blends to come up with this to make it right, to get the caffeine content where we needed it to be. And this is an exceptional product. And I'm not just saying that because I work here. Like, I don't have stake in the game.
We should let Rochelle know. She said she can't wait. Well, you don't have to wait. Does the world know? No. Does the world know?
I don't know. Do they?
I mean, do we want to tell the world? Does Thomas want to tell the world?
Thomas, tell the world.
No, you tell the world. I don't want to tell the world.
Jeff, you tell the world.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m., we are doing a pre-sale for 5 days of this product. So buy the shit out of it.
That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. And when you guys were talking about like explosion flavors, have you guys ever seen the movie Accepted? And there's that one scene where like the thing blows up and it's like, I've been working with some very unstable herbs. It kind of reminded me like with some very unstable beans. Thomas, why is this such a big deal, dude?
Dude, you're giving me Pauly Shore vibes right now.
Yeah.
That guy hot? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Pauly Shore hit on a girlfriend of mine in front of me.
Did you say thank you?
I took it as a compliment.
Pauly Shore.
Anyway, what was the question again?
Why is this such a big deal, dude?
Oh my god, dude. It's a big deal because we've never had a line extension in the history of Death Wish. So, since the inception of the company, we've only offered dark roast coffee to you, lovely people, with limited time offerings of like rum ball and our pumpkin. What other ones have we done? We did a really weird hot toddy coffee, which came out pretty interesting. But those are all limited time offers. So we did about 3,000 bags, and if you got your hands on them, cool. If not, sorry. Better luck next year. This time, this coffee is going to be a core product that we have available in K-cups, whole bean ground, and it will be available forever.
But if they want to be the first to try it, they got to buy it tomorrow.
That is true. If you want to be the first to try it, you have to buy it tomorrow. But
someone asked about the caffeine in the roast, Markella.
What's up? How's the caffeine? It's spot on. It's great. And if you brew it, you could probably extract a little bit more caffeine than you would out of the dark roast, just because of the density of the beans.
Dang.
Dead beans are dense.
Dense.
Brian just wants us.
I'm glad Markella asked.
Brian, I'll shoot you my Venmo account.
But this, I mean, super exciting stuff. I mean, this is happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Like, you don't really want to be the person who misses out on something like that, right?
Can I say, as someone new to the company, the things that the company's done based on like one blend and one roast and then moving to a second roast, like that's huge. You guys did so much before like myself, Kelly, and Jimmy even got there with one amazing roast. So having two is going to be really incredible. I'm really excited to see people love it.
The other thing,
Kyle,
For sure.
Kyle, this is the perfect question for you. Carrie on Facebook asked, will medium roast have its own canister design release as well? Because the vacuum canisters, like me personally, I have the vacuum sealed canister for my Death Wish and my vacuum sealed canister for my Valhalla Java. So when I start also incorporating medium roast at home, I kind of want a vacuum sealed canister that has our medium design.
Carrie's definitely onto something. I like that idea.
nobody wants to change up their coffee.
Yeah, I already, right when she said that, I immediately said through the Death Wish account, nice assist, or thanks for the assist. So, like, I think, yeah, there's definitely an opportunity there.
I'm writing it down. So I've got Anubis, head dog guy.
Head dog.
And now I've got a medium roast canister. I love that.
Oh, Ryan over on Twitch says we should put Dewey on it too.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I know.
Hey, have we shared at all the I know Thomas, you just put the bag up on screen, but have we even talked about like what's inside the bag, like what's also
Coffee.
inside the bag?
I believe it's coffee.
Like what's on the inside of the bag?
Nobody.
Oh, like,
You have to order it.
Yeah, you have to order it.
oh.
Or show. Or
Flash it.
You got that sun right in your face. It's gonna be like a sun. Yeah. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it. It's
The answer is
like a
coffee,
tanning
right?
bed.
Like, what else is the answer to this question?
Well,
It's like
let Kyle
this.
show you. It's
Look at that.
Oh.
You can tan
Should-
it.
It's gonna be
Afterwards,
crazy.
totally
Yeah.
get your glow up.
You can put it on the windshield.
We
of your
just came
car.
up with a content idea.
Medium roasted.
How tan can you get? The OG bag is supposed to look pretty cool too. I heard.
I just threw I just threw it away. Hold on. Let me pick it up. Let me garbage.
Let me go through my trash.
Driving tea, Mr.
So since we're making reveals, this is what the inside of the dark roast bag looks like.
That's
Look
right.
at that.
If you guys don't lose your shit, then just close out of this video right now.
If that didn't just make you go, please get out of here.
I just threw that back in the garbage, by the way.
I've had this on my desk since I packed coffee like before Christmas. This is so cool. I love that.
I don't know if I'm being like pumped right now, that if I should be like that pumped about the inside of the bag, but like I'm like pretty pumped about the inside of the bag now.
Nobody's done it.
Yeah.
Like our manufacturers were like, I don't know if we can put full color on the inside of one of your bags. I'm like, yeah, but every coffee company has silver on the inside of their bag.
Megan just said, I just shit my pants.
I know we can't
That's why
talk.
Megan's not on this video, because she's currently cleaning up that mess.
I know we can't talk about this, but we've had a lot of questions about this, Thomas, and because you're on the call, I just want to throw this comment up there too. Bob over on Facebook says, will the Valhalla Java be a bullseye? And I know we can't talk about what's in the works, but you can talk about that you've been working on something.
Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you anything about any bullseyes, but we definitely are in the process right now of redesigning the Valhalla Java packaging as well. And that will also hopefully make you shit your pants, Megan.
Megan and everyone.
Done right off.
I don't know everyone's like ability to hold their shit, but Megan's is weak, so I think this one will make her poop for sure.
Yeah, Will, are you fronting right now because Meg's like kind of stealing your thunder?
Yeah,
No, she's hitting me up in a private DM, just like patting herself on the back for all the funny shit she's saying. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, look at her.
Best Twitch name I think we've seen on this show yet right now. Naptime Assassin. You
Nice.
win best Twitch name.
I like that
For
name.
sure.
It's amazing.
Her emojis are cool too.
Access to these people, like Nap Time Assassin. Can we hit them up? Like,
I can hit Nap Time Assassin up.
I'm just
Is
saying.
that a real thing? I mean, we should create that brand. What do you guys think on this?
What I'm saying is, like, that name is awesome, right?
Mhm.
And we're on this live show, and what do I like to do is just give away free shit. So, like, I'm saying, like, hey, Nap Time Assassin, I want to send you some medium roast because I think you're
Oh, well, then that just happened. Nap Time Assassin, look for your
Thomas.
whispers when we're done here. I'll hit you up and get your deets.
Thomas goes on one show and just starts
I
going.
know.
Yeah,
This is
Thomas
why-
is immediately the fan favorite. It's like, oh, Thomas is the name. He's the one who gives away coffee.
Well, Thomas
That's
was
like
the guy who
probably
gave away
sit there.
someone $1,000. So
Yeah.
like,
This is exactly why I didn't want Thomas on the show. I was struggling at like maybe the second best, maybe the third best, and now Megan's in the comments acting like an asshole, and Thomas is over here just like shitting gold. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, actually, that's a good thing. So Brian brings that up. Whatever happened to Thomas's mug? Thomas, tell the story.
oh, God. Here we go. You guys don't know how to do it? So, all right. So, I can't remember the dude's name off the top of my head right now.
oh, Robert Valentine.
Robert Valentine.
Was that right?
Yes.
His name was Robert Valentine.
Yes.
Bobby
Yes.
Valentine?
Bobby.
So he has the mug. Robert Valentine still has the mug. And I had a really good conversation with him. He's a really nice dude. And I felt like he loved the mug so much that I was like, you know what? Just keep the mug. I don't want you to feel any sort of way. And I don't want you to have to make the decision of like taking $1,000
Launder money.
or giving me the mug back. So I let him keep the mug and also sent him $1,000 for the holidays. And his check came a little bit later than the holidays because disorganization on my part. But either way, he's got the mug and he got $1,000, and he probably bought stocks in GameStop and is a millionaire now. So
Yeah. It was actually pretty funny when we were trying to figure out to pick the order number. I was like, I'll just pick two of my favorite, like what's my two favorite numbers, or my favorite number is 33. And then I asked Kelly, I'm like, what's your favorite number? And she was like 33. I'm like, shit. So I walked over to Taya. I'm like, what's your favorite number? She said 27. And then I just went to the orders of the day, found the last order, and that's how we identified it. So I thought it was pretty awesome.
Really
And then-
random.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I remember when I told Jeff who it was, because I wasn't familiar with Robert, and Jeff was like, dude, we could not have picked like one of the coolest guy like to win this too. And so it just ended up turning out really, really good.
yeah.
And Thomas was super pissed about the whole thing, which was even more hilarious. I didn't even know all of that chaos took place. I was in my office, and I think Megan came over, and she was like, you seeing this shit? I'm like, what are you even talking about like right now? And then Thomas is like storming around, pissed off. Jeff is like, being an asshole.
What I do best. Thomas, are there snowboards or skateboards on your wall?
Oh, those are skateboards.
They're actually scooters. Don't lie.
Yeah.
Scooter Gang 2021.
Which is
But
really
yeah, I'm gonna get Jeff back too, by the way. Like it's hard for me to even talk about that. Like grand larceny in my own office.
I've been really worried actually, because that was when all of us were still in the office. I haven't been in the office since Christmas, and so like my desk is just unprotected.
Oh,
It's like-
no, it's not gonna be fun.
Megan's probably cleaning up herself on your desk right now.
Oh man, it's too good.
Oh man.
All right,
All right.
that was the medium roast talk. We kind of got a little off the rails. I appreciate that, Thomas. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to the kitchen sink with Will. We have no idea what he's going to talk
The
about.
most off the rails.
Yeah, so let's head right back off. Will, what's
Hell
happening?
yeah. So I'm really, really excited to talk about this. We're going to talk about boxers, and we're talking about Boxers the dog. Why? Well, because they're cooler than your crazier aunt. They look better than your high school crush by one fucking nautical mile. And this is my segment, so I'm going to talk about boxers. So that is a picture of two of my boxers. The one on the left, his name is Frankie Beans, and the one on the right, his name is Moose. Clearly, they're cool as shit. Pretty much, I don't really know how to start this out, so I think what I'm going to do is just identify the top 7 reasons why boxers are pretty much better than everything. Reason number 1, they are so clumsy that you could literally blame shit on them that you broke, which I think is a great reason. I mean, I can't tell you how many things my dogs have broken. Reason number 2, unlike 100% of all canine relatives that they actually have a personality. You know, if he's like, oh, you know, my lab, it's so cute. It's got this person. Bullshit. Boxers have a personality. Your dog is vanilla, right?
You're going to make some people pissed. All right.
Reason number 3. Oh, it gets worse. Reason number 3. They love the shit that you love, which leads me to reason number 4. They hate the shit that you hate. Reason number 5.
Can we have an example of that, or
What does that even mean?
No, it just sounded good, and he was hoping nobody was going to
You're
bring
damn right. You're damn right. Yeah, thank you.
how do you know they love what you love or hate what you hate?
Because it's my segment, and I know.
poetry.
No, there's Frankie B's. There's Frankie B the first time he was ever in the water in Lake Tahoe. But so reason number 5. Trigger warning. They're not a fucking cat. You know, that's a pretty significant reason. Reason number
I'm
6.
gonna be popping off right now.
Reason number
I
6.
swear.
Reason number 6, Jimmy, I know you just have my back, but I'm going to use your dog as an example. If your presidential golden retriever has ever told you that it's ever done anything remotely badass, your dog's a presidential liar. Why? Because while Buddy the dog's out playing fetch with, incapacitated waterfowl throughout the entire 16th century, believe it or not, boxers used to hunt or pack hunt wild boar and bear. During the downtime of doing all the other cool shit that they do.
In existence.
But boxers have small snouts. Like they have small snouts, so they're not typically hunting dogs. And actually, what boxers will do as a term of endearment and affection is like they curl up into kind of like a kidney bean. And so that's actually how they used to hunt. When they would hunt a boar, they would throw its body into it to like knock it down, and then that's how they would kill it. Plus, I don't know. I don't know any human being who's ever hunted and killed something that is more badass than it with its face, right? Like that's pretty
Jason,
crazy.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
What, Mr. T?
Dog the bounty hunter.
And how much hunting does Moose do?
The guy in Florida. What?
And how much hunting does Moose do?
That's it. Look, it's my segment. You know? All right. And reason number 7. My future wife owns a boxer. Jessica Biel, I've seen you virtue signaling at me, and I got one for you.
Yeah, she's gonna leave Timberlake for you.
And she's definitely watching this video. Here, Moose, come here, Moose, come here. Make you famous, buddy. Come here, Moose. Come up here. Don't be shy.
You got what?
Oh, you
They're
love
so
the shit
intelligent.
He's lying. Will actually doesn't own a dog. Okay, there.
Yeah, they're not my dog. And this is Moose. He's cool.
You just disproved one of your things because you said that dog loves everything that you love, and it clearly doesn't really love you that much.
That's what
Come here.
and you hate what we hate because he just ran away from you.
Don't ruin the segment, Moose.
He's ruining everything.
It's fine. I killed
Just
him.
turning out my presidential golden retriever just sits here like a good girl, dude.
It's so boring. I know that reiterates my second point. 0 personality. 0.
Comments said that they killed a pot of coffee with it. It was amazing.
I like that. Yeah, Shauna. I've killed a pot of coffee with my face.
How are you seeing these after the fact?
What does that even
If you
mean?
hit the comments thing, what do you mean? What does that mean?
Oh,
I killed a pot of coffee with my face. Is that what you guys?
Of course, the guy who has a dog with no personality does.
Oh, Will's muted. Oh, that's a shame.
So when he said boxers, I thought he was going to bring up the conversation boxers or briefs. So I was like interested in what was happening here, but then we just went on Will's tangent of the kitchen sink. So
That was probably really weird when you saw the notes too, and you're like, boxers are better than cats, or they're not a cat. Boxers love the shit that you love.
What kind of dog do you have again, Thomas?
I have a pit bull.
All white, right?
The pit bull puppies, fool.
Yeah, exactly. Fool.
Coming from the guy that owns a golden retriever.
Kelly, do you have a dog or a cat?
I got a cat and I'm pissed. That's all I have to say.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I have a cat. I would like a dog, but it's just too much.
Reason number 8: people who own cats name their cats boxers.
What?
What?
It's whatever. It landed.
Somewhere.
All right.
You fucking muted.
All right, yeah, we're gonna move on. That was our dog talk of the afternoon. now we're gonna go Kyle's corner. This is gonna be a good one, and guys, you might want to pay attention here. So, Kyle, what's going on?
What up, dogs? See what I did there?
Yeah.
Smooth transition.
Wish I didn't.
Just continue the mute for a while. So I'm pretty proud of all the people on this show kind of showing up. Well, some of us in our Death Wish gear. I've got a crew neck on right now. Jimmy's got a shirt. What's the back of your shirt, Kelly?
Ooh.
What's the back?
Speaking of cats.
Oh, Black Cats and Coffee. Black Coffee. I love that shirt. Very cool. And Jeff's got our Letterman jacket on, which is sweet. I like the detail of the buttons on that one.
Yeah, me too. I can't really show them, but yeah.
Real quick, can we do a shirt with a boxer on it? Okay, maybe.
No, bye. So today I'm talking about 3 things. We're gonna show off the self-care kit a little bit. Ooh, that all rhymed. Talk through the morning ritual candle, and then at the end, Jeff, you've got that, right? You've got the image that I sent.
This special crazy thing that people are going to see for the first time ever on this show, and that's why you tune in.
It's potentially the 2021 mug. All right, so let's talk about the self-care kit. What do you got for me for an image? Okay, so we just recently shot this. So on Monday, we're going to have a special promotion, but we've got this candle. So Thomas and I worked with this amazing designer in Australia, and this shows our Dewey. This is a great gift for Valentine's Day, by the way, and it comes with an amazing box. I don't know if we have a picture of the box, but I'm going to read what the back of the box says, because the way Thomas, Shannon, and myself designed it was so that it has the ability for you to give it as a gift. So it says, "We, the creators of the world's strongest coffee, proclaim that," and you can fill in the name, "will light this candle daily to conquer," and you can tell them what they need to kick ass in. We also were talking about maybe you send this to like an ex and like just shame them. I mean, frenemies, friends, lovers, whoever you want, or yourself. Get this candle for yourself. Every time you light it, remind yourself what you need to do every day to beat the shit out of the day.
Honestly, candles are the shit right now too, with like being stuck in an. I brought candles to my office just because I needed like something special. You're stuck inside all the time. You need new aromas. Like my armpits aren't always that awesome, so having a candle in the background.
Real talk. I've used our candle to snuff out the smell of the food Thomas brings into the office.
Yeah. And Thomas's pits in general, but we love him. He's got a lot of garlic and I appreciate that.
Hey, Kyle.
Gary loves the candle in the packaging. So the scent of the candle, it was called Geisha Cade. It smells so freaking good. Thomas and I went through, I don't know, like 20 different scents. And I hope that one day we get to share some of the other scents when we make another candle. But it's earthy. It's spicy. It's got notes of coffee in there, but it's not like an overwhelming coffee scented candle. So that's something I feel like some people might not have realized. Maybe they're thinking, no, an armpit roast is not coming soon. But like we could roast Thomas about his stinky ass armpits and mine. I shouldn't talk. But the candles are so. Arturo wants to know why candles are so huge right now. Because when you're at home and your house is getting stinky from living in COVID quarantine, you need a way to cover up those smells.
And let's be honest, electricity is expensive.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, this is like sexy lighting. Like everybody looks good in candlelight.
You should see what I look like when I'm eating pizza with that thing burning.
Can confirm it's pretty erotic.
I'll tell you.
Why were you two together eating pizza in the candlelight?
Candlelit pizza dinner.
You don't know what Thomas and I do.
Sure.
I'm in my shirt and I have my tight like thermal on, and I just like sit back and I fold the slice of pizza and it's just like flickering in the background and it's just, everything.
I need to go now. No, so this candle is awesome. It's the perfect Valentine's Day gift. So that's right around the corner. Does anybody have an idea of how many days away we are? 14, 15, 17 days from Valentine's Day. So you'll get it in time to give it to your special someone or yourself as a gift. Anybody else use that candle? That candle is bomb.
I give it away for Christmas. And
I was
it
just
made
thinking,
an awesome gift.
I looked at Google Trends, and there's a massive spike for candles recently.
Yeah.
It was weird. I didn't know there actually was a surge. Yeah, it's crazy.
You also can't, in the Northeast, you can't open the windows. So like your house is clean as it is, just starts to smell like a house. So it's nice to be able to like change it up a little.
Yeah.
You're ready to have your mind blown. I just compared candles to Billie Eilish, and currently candles are trending better than Billie
Harder
Eilish.
than oh, I love that. I think it's a really great Valentine's Day gift. And like I said, that the box, that part on the box that you can like hand write your own note on.
I think the self-care kit's an awesome Valentine's Day gift too.
Yeah, let's show it. You have any close-ups? Ooh, look at that grit. So so inside the self-care kit, it's called Empowerment. It comes in a handmade USA made bag, and we've got a lip balm, a cream, a scrub, and a soap. And so that's all in one perfectly packaged gift for Valentine's Day. It smells amazing. I would say that it's kind of like chocolate minty. I think Megan's called it like an ice cream shop. It's delicious. I can vouch that it's amazing balls, like Heidi said. What, Will?
It's just nothing. Just I'm still imagining Megan dealing with her whole shitting pants issue and like a poopery candle situation going on.
She needs the candle and then the scrub afterwards. So
Like,
I've used this other company's scrub before, and then I tried ours before we created it. And it's a different scrub because it lathers, so it's pretty awesome. It's definitely got grit because it's got coffee and the sugar, but it like lathers up so it doesn't leave you feeling weird. It's like kind of soapy and amazing. I love it. The soap smells amazing. All of the products have the same scent. The lip balm is my favorite. It's in my purse right now. It's awesome. Have you guys used the kit? Jimmy has.
I love when you say grit. It's got that grit.
It's got grit.
Yeah, I've used it.
Nice exfoliator.
Great. Yeah, I use it quite often actually.
Yeah, the cream's like light, so it's not like a heavy, like greasy cream. It's really light. I can use it in between, the day. Body scrub, different. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. My skin's pretty sensitive, so I wouldn't put it on your face, but mine's sensitive. But I use it all over my body.
Yeah,
and
pizza grease off of me, and also there's no chemicals in it, which is sweet. So
it is sweet. Yeah, it's made all organically. One thing that they did tell me, the creators of our scrub said something about it helping with cellulite. So I started buying that shit in bulk. Like I just get all the scrub and I'm just like rubbing it all over my body.
Fun fact: Kyle has cellulite.
Fun fact: age will do it to you. So that's our self-care kit. Amazing. Now we have an exclusive look. Do you think they're worthy? Are these people worthy? Have they been giving us enough love?
Of course.
So.
Yeah,
All right.
everybody except for Megan.
Megan's shitting all over us, but
Yeah, I don't know what Megan's last comment was supposed
Megan,
to be.
you might want to get a diaper for this.
Yeah, this is too big for Megan right now.
she's shitting herself over this.
She's so drunk she has no idea where her feet are right now.
Every year we come out with a mug, and I'm new, so Thomas could probably speak to this a little bit more. But this year, the 2021 mug we knew had to be really rad. It had to stand out from any other mugs we've ever had, and we created a brand new shape. So I'm not gonna show you the glaze because I think that's just like giving away too much. That's giving away everything. But I will show what it looked like in the process. So that's
hard.
Pretty great. 2021 on that mug. That's pretty exciting.
Talk about grit.
It is. I'm really excited for when the glaze gets revealed because it's something that we've never done before and our potter has never done before either.
You guys want to glazes? It's actually a lollipop and you can lick it all off of the mug, and it's
Now everybody's gonna be licking the mug.
Yeah,
So
people are going to try to eat this thing now.
I knew this would be a question. It's already a couple times in the comments there. Oops, not a release date. We're not telling you when it's coming out. It's coming out soon. Right here. How many ounces? Do you guys know that?
1 billion.
what?
Do you know how many
Thomas,
ounces?
you remember how many ounces it is?
It's like a 2 liter.
Yeah, it's clear.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm going to have to reconfirm, but I do know.
I bet you it's between 12 and 22.
It is between 12 and 22. He's correct.
But I don't know off the top of my head. I can't
Pretty
remember.
exciting though.
It's comparable to our other ones, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as big as a tankard for sure. But it's cool. Anything less than 40 ounces is unacceptable. I understand where Sean is coming from.
Yeah.
So that's my corner, and I'm sticking to it. I'm excited for that to come out next week.
Oh, she said it. Nice, she said it.
Oh,
We
shit.
didn't think that was
For that.
I need to get my
I
work
know.
together. I thought that was like 3 weeks away.
I'll be all right.
I'm gonna check in the release calendar to make sure I have my life in order. All right, muted.
None of the assets are even ready yet. Like, oh yeah, by the way.
By the way.
Kyle, thank you for your corner. Next
Hey,
week.
you're welcome.
That was a great job. And then we have one last segment. We're gonna grind that good stuff with Kelly. Kelly, what's going on? Hair's looking
Yeah.
up for me today.
Thanks, dude. You too.
Thanks.
Yeah. As said by like 400 chicks on Instagram today.
I wasn't counting, but it was like 4:05.
405. Okay. Well, some good news that happened. It's pretty much specific to us to start with, but we were featured in an article that Apple News posted, which is pretty sweet, but that's not even like the coolest part about it. I was reading through the article and I learned some stuff that I didn't know. Some stuff that makes me happy as somebody who drinks a ton of coffee and otherwise treats their body like a trash can during the winter specifically. So, and I'm sure probably a couple people on this call could agree with me, but in the article, the journalist had mentioned some of like the health benefits of coffee, and specifically kind of linked it back to ours, but this is just in general. Like, I knew coffee had antioxidants. I knew it was kind of a myth that it dehydrates you, but I didn't know that it has like anti-cancer like capabilities. Yeah, like pretty big stuff, and not just cancer, but it also like provides clean energy and stamina. So it's like a great alternative for energy drinks and stuff like that. But it was pretty crazy. So it has the capacity to lower the chances of postmenopausal cancers in women. Like, what up? Okay, that's great.
We should put that on the bag.
Yeah. Like I do that shit.
Front of the bag, not the back.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so that's pretty freaking cool, and I was happy to hear that I'm doing at least like one decent thing for my body and checking all this coffee, but also like liver cancer, other stuff. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Other stuff.
I love that. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, right? And I imagine like I'm not a scientist or a doctor, clearly.
You're not?
Dude.
Wait.
I know. Yeah, I'm just here as a hobby. But
What else did it say specifically about like age identification? Something to do with like, we learned something really incredible about like if you're between the ages of 30 and 40. Do you remember what that said?
no, not at all. If
Oh,
from
it's okay.
drinking
So-
coffee?
So this article, hopefully this gets everybody fired up the way it got our VP of marketing fired up. If you are between the ages of 30 and 40, according to Apple News, you are middle-aged.
Oh, we redacted that.
Yeah.
That's right.
So somewhere Shannon just heard it and it's just like underneath the bed now.
Yeah, I love like
Yeah,
Pete was like on a warpath. She was like, they need to correct this shit. Like, I'm not middle aged.
Well,
Yeah, because a lot of us are 30 to 40, so that age was harsh to hear that was in the middle of our lifespan.
Why don't we ask our listeners like what's middle aged? Like
What?
let's- some comments. What do you consider middle aged?
I mean, average life expectancy is 76. Not to like Taya mentioned that, not to throw out the facts, but
So that'd be 38.
I think average life expectancy is more like 110.
110. I hope so.
If you
Do you want to live to
Like
be
you're
100?
drinking Death Wish coffee and you have the elixir of life.
That's true. Yeah.
Middle age was like between 1100 and 1400 AD.
Yeah, it's Middle Ages.
AD.
Jesus.
Oh,
But yeah,
Oh, God.
Death Wish coffee cures any ailment that you have. That's what I learned from that article.
It's a fountain.
Whoa.
mhm.
It's a fact. FDA approved.
It's a fact.
I am. Thank you.
Thomas
Ted.
is a
Kelly is
doctor.
actually older than Thomas. True story.
Yeah.
Thomas had a rough start.
Yeah, I'm 83.
And I'm 73.
Yeah.
She's working.
He's been using her empowerment self-care kit. That's why she looks so
That's
good.
right. No cellulite, no cancers. It's good stuff.
Yes.
Of course, Megan had a midlife crisis. Has a midlife crisis every day. It's like that's not news, Megan.
Megan canceled being on this show to just jump
Just
into
comment.
the comments. Guys, can't do it today. I have too much to do. Beep, boop, 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 beep in the comments.
Yeah, right, guys. My section now is just comments.
Wait. What? When did that Sex and the City? Was it a movie or a show? I didn't pay attention to her segment. When does that show come out or movie come out? When does it come out? Because if it came out today, that would make sense. Why she?
Oh, she dipped to go watch Sex in the City.
I had FOMO.
Still talking. He's still talking.
Got it.
Shit! I hate you.
Well,
So
that was-
Ricky,
I think that was
When
this
you
episode
come
of Spill the Beans, right? Like we
Yeah.
got a ton accomplished. We talked about the new mug, the new medium roast is going to be happening. I think Will actually said when it was going to be happening. See, I get so confused what I can and can't say because half the time, like I'm about to say something, it's like, don't say that. But then I forget if somebody has said it before. I just got to figure that out. But Kelly, Jeff, Kyle, Thomas, Will, thank you guys for hopping in and spilling the beans a little bit. You guys have anything left for our listeners? And
What is tomorrow? What is tomorrow?
Medium roast release. That's what's happening tomorrow.
that was a really exciting way to say that. I'm glad I was the one that got to say it.
I'm all about the emphasis,
Yeah,
right? They love the shit that you love. They hate the shit that you hate. Why are you saying that? It just sounds good, man. What do you mean?
Seriously, you guys all watching, spread the word. I haven't been part of this company as long as Thomas has, but from my first day working for Death Wish, I heard rumblings about, will we ever do another roast? Will there ever be another type of Death Wish coffee? And tomorrow is literally that day. It's not that I never thought it would come, but I can't believe it's here. And it's as exciting as us going to frickin' space. I can't believe that we're releasing medium roast, and that's happening tomorrow. So if you guys want to be part of history, go to deathwishcoffee.com tomorrow and pre-order one of the first bags. That's the thing, is not only are you going to get our medium roast, you're going to get one of the first bags ever created. So when you're done with that bag, frame it and
I
put it
feel
on
like-
the wall.
Preach.
I
Yes.
will
Create
add,
it, take a picture, and send to us.
I will add sugar onto the sweetness of that and just say this. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm just going to tell everyone tomorrow that you might likely want to try to be the first person to purchase this.
I was hoping that you were gonna say a little
What's that?
sprinkle.
So yeah, like seriously, try to get it early. Go for it early. And I'm not just doing that.
Try to be the first person.
Yeah.
There's a reason why.
Game first, you last.
I do want to mention, because Heidi just asked the question. I was hoping somebody was asked that. Would it be released in stores as well? Definitely. It's a brand new product, so we're working on those contracts right now. But we worked really hard last year getting ourselves on shelves all over the country and hopefully all over the world soon. So keep your fingers crossed for us that we get medium roast on shelves really, really soon. As soon as we release this, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Stores are already interested. It's coming soon. But yeah, e-com for now. Luckily,
Yeah.
lucky for Will.
Be
Yeah,
the first
baby.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. All right, everybody.
10 a.m.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
See you guys.
Yeah.